After posting an interview with Dr. Claudia Klinkenhofer, I got a lot of pushback on my take on entropy, to the point of, man, you need some education. Fair enough. But let's look at entropy in a little bit of detail. One person said entropy is constant, it can't be created or destroyed, and I'm saying that person has got that mixed up with something else. Entropy is not a thing. Entropy is more a description of a thing. Entropy is statistics. I added an explanation of the statistics of entropy by a PhD physicist in a post of mine that looks like this, if you want to check out those details. Entropy is not energy. It's a measure of a property of energy. It's a measure of loss of information in transfer. Here's a dictionary definition of entropy, and you see there are a couple of categories. Entropy has to do with energy. Entropy also has to do with information. And the entropy of energy is completely different from the entropy of information. So let's split that up a little bit. In the entropy of energy, entropy is the measure of the uselessness of energy. When energy does something, there are always losses, and that's kind of the bottom line of entropy. You never get out more than you put in. And that is true whether it's entropy of energy or entropy of information. The entropy of any system either increases with time or stays the same. It never goes down, never, ever goes down, unless something comes in from outside the system to either add low entropy energy or add information. Here's a picture of me when I was in college. I was driving a Triumph Spitfire. Just a really fun car to drive. A maintenance nightmare, but so much fun. That car is primarily information. It in itself is not energy. There was planning that went into it. The physics and design of the engine, the specifications, the tolerances, the machining, all the assembly, the painting, all of that was planned. All of that was the conjunction of information. The sun beating down on the earth had absolutely nothing to do with the creation and construction of that car. They're completely different systems. In fact, if I would just leave that car out in the sun for a very long period of time and not take care of it at all, it would turn into a rusted Volkswagen. No. It's just a picture I found. And there isn't anyone on earth above the age of consent that would believe that left on its own, that rusted Volkswagen would evolve into a Triumph Spitfire. I am information. You are information. We are an incredible collection of DNA that specifies what we are and who we are. So entropy of energy and entropy of information are different things, and the Earth is an open system to energy from the sun, but the Earth is not an open system to information. In the same video from which I got this post, that physicist made this statement.
Jeremy England takes this one step further. He's proposed that if there is a constant stream of clumped up energy, this could favor structures that dissipate that energy. And over time, this results in better and better energy dissipators, eventually resulting in life. Or, in his own words, you start with a random clump of atoms, and if you shine light on it for long enough, it should not be so surprising that you get a plant.
I say that statement is embarrassing for a PhD physicist to include in his post. There is nothing in science that can explain the incredible programming that this information system represents. If you want to explain the evolution of our genetic programming, you have to look somewhere else. Entropy of information compels us to look somewhere else.